Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze ENS, which is the token for Ethereum name service. It's the dot ETH name addresses that you see on various platforms. They're sourced from this service. One of the major news related to ENS is that Coinbase, which is one of the major cryptocurrency exchange, has added Ethereum name services to its Web3 user services, moving away from that .cb.id to now the ENS names. Again, that is kind of a major news. Again, none of the content is financial advice. That means if you have a .eth name, again, it's becoming more and more adopted. The adoption for that kind of use case is again a bullish catalyst for its price action. ENS's price action, you can see over the last month or so, from less than $16, now its price is at around $26. It's still in top 80 or top 100 cryptos by market cap, has a fixed supply of 100 million, out of which only 36% is released. The unlock schedule is quite linear from here on. There was an airdrop back in the last bull market of 2021. Now it's set, the unlock schedule is set at around 1% release every month. That is at around 1.44 million or so every month since quite a while back. Again, in the past, they have been doing this way back since about November 2021, almost December 2021, you can say. Set unlock schedule does result in that divergence between price versus market cap. So this is the price chart over the last 1 year. Market cap chart slightly more bullish, but again you can see more or less the same over the last 1 year again. But over the last again from it for its entirety, you can see there is slight divergence. The market cap has been providing a series of higher highs and higher lows since about June 2022, whereas the price did go lower in 2023. That is because, again, although the market cap grew, there were a lot of tokens that got released. Again, every month about 1.5% or 1.5 million tokens get released. So impact of that potentially had that divergence between the price and market cap. So that is one thing to note for. But again, over the last 1 year or so, that impact has died down as the market has digested that 1.5 million tokens release. And again, with that set supply schedule, potentially this could be at an equilibrium. That is just an analysis. You can see this is the weekly price action for ENS since the token launch, about $75. That was the previous high of about late 2021. Since then, again, the bear market lows were at around $6.50. In 2024, the token started rallying beyond the 0.23 fib level. Now the price action about 23 cents again made 1, 2, 3, and now potentially the fourth major breakout since 2024 at that $23 level. Next level to see is about that $33 level. That is the 0.382 fib level, and next is after that is $41 at the 0.5. The best that ENS could manage to do is rally to 618. Again, that's a key level to look for at around $47. So those are some of the price actions to look towards the upside. Towards the downside is between $18 and $21. That's the 20-week simple moving average and the 21-week exponential moving average. Going back to this risk color coded chart, this is the ENS price color coded with the regression based risk between 0 and 1. 0 is cooler colors, that is close to a low risk environment, and 1 is warmer colors such as orange and red. Typically looks for major tops, like for example in December 2024, where the price action went ahead of this dotted red line. That this is the 2 standard deviation residual drawn on the regression based function, polynomial regression based function. A key level to watch for as the price approaches that $30 target. If that kind of materializes in the next couple of weeks, the regression based risk would be elevated again. But the slope or the shape of the regression function is subject to change as new data points are available. Again, there could be so right now essentially as the price is in a downturn since December 2024, the shape is a downward slope, but again the slope could change like it did back in May 2023 after this series of downturn, and then potentially have an upward bias. Again, that remains to be seen. Right now the key levels to watch for is price action. Again, as the price action could get elevated between $30 and $35, that could be a key level to watch how it goes beyond that 0.382. Again, confluent with that machine technical level based analysis and the regression based forecast. Going back to the machine learning based price forecast, again, this is what the price action could do based on historical data since 2021, how the price action has behaved at a weekly average price level, and using machine learning techniques such as LSTM and XGBoost, trying to make it easily understandable what is the likely scenario forecasted by the model in a non-euphoria bull run, that is one standard deviation or 68 percentile confidence that price action is within $29 and roughly speaking $52. That's the non-euphoria bull case for ENS. If there is a euphoria in the market, that is if the market exhibits a 2 standard deviation rallies like cryptos usually do in the last half of the post-halving year, like they did back in 2021. If let's say the later half of 2025, especially the quarter 4 of 2025 has that euphoria case, the price action forecasted by the machine learning model for ENS is between $34 and about $163. That's the ceiling forecasted towards the end of December or mid to end of December 2025. The bear case, again, right now we are not in that environment, but if let's say come 2026, the bear case for ENS between $10 and $22, that kind of scenario we can check as the market if and when market start exhibiting the bearish scenario or bearish outlook. In terms of the simple moving average price and how the risk is with respect to the simple moving average price, again we covered ENS quite a bit throughout the course of the bull run, especially since 2022. You can see not just we are not just bull posting when the price is up, covered when the risk levels were fairly low. Back in April, the risk levels were at around 1%. Now it's at around 54% per the 20-week simple moving average. This model did identify the 2024 peak as well as in January as well as in December, and also the 2025 April correction. Now, as the price action is at around $26, it's kind of in the middle of the road in terms of the risk levels. If it were to go to the higher risk levels, the price forecasted is between $33 and $43 at this point per the ENS SMA model. The DCA model or the regression model says price action could go to about $35 in the short term. In the time weighted average price based perspective, this is the price and again analyzed using this blue line, which is the time weighted average price. The easy way to understand is what could be the price in the bull market that could look back as a bear market accumulation zone, using this blue line as a cutoff point. Again, anytime the price goes below the blue line, especially in the correction or dip buying phases, that's a good risk reward per the model. Again, you can see historically speaking when the price has traded, especially as ENS started exhibiting that it's not a relic, that is from 2021 high to about 2023 when the bear market was over. Essentially when ENS started to show some strength from that point in April 2024, any accumulation below the blue line would not have been the worst idea. Right now that time weighted average price comes at around $18. Come 2026, especially towards the end of year 2026, this blue line could help us guide where could be the bear market accumulation for ENS and other major cryptos, not just ENS. At least the top 100 ones are all covered on this website, personally developed by me. The link is on the bottom of your screen. It's available for all. We have a lot of analytics on top of this, such as what is the news sentiment analysis over the last 24 hours, what is the Bitcoin and ETH risk, to help understand if the market is coming to a halt like this model forecasted in or analyzed in December 2024. Also, what is the year to date ROI for major cryptos and how do they compare with the last market cycles, just for example Bitcoin in 2021 and in 2025. How far is the bull market completion? Almost 40% completed. In terms of the top 100 cryptos, how they are doing on their volatility, alpha, beta, and risk adjusted return, and that is the Sharpe ratio and percent drawdown, to provide a holistic composite score on the risk risk reward in the market, and also color code it to identify how the market cycles have kind of progressed. For example, in December, this model helped identify that the market was entering in a high risk territory. Similarly, what are some of the popular narratives over the last 7 days in the social media platforms such as YouTube and X, again, and using term frequencies and machine learning based model to create these narrative word clouds, identifying which of the cryptos on this word cloud have a low market cap but also have a meaningful presence on this narrative cloud. Help analyze potential. Also, if the market cycle is, or the market right now is towards a bullish bias or a bearish bias, that kind of flags. Also, the heat maps over the last 24 hours, which crypto rallied a lot, 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days, providing the overall winner. Again, right now over the last 90 days, ETH is outperforming most of the other cryptos. Again, we have covered ETH quite a bit on this channel. Again, you can see over here, this is the videos that we made, especially covering ETH BTC as well as ETH in 2025. Several videos posted at a daily level. Coming back to ENS, looking at an overall estimated bull run peak, now that we have covered most of the individual risk based models and the machine learning based models, the overall estimated bull run peak again is at around $47. That's a conservative estimate from the current price of about $26. That's a 1.8x. Again, not too long ago, a $47-48 ENS, especially if we were accumulating when the price was at around $6 to $8, would have been 8x. 8x from that point in time. And again, these models were created not in the middle of the bull run. They were created in the depths of the bear market and the recovery in 2023. So with that, I would like to conclude by saying again, the key levels as they are for ENS are $33, $41, and $49. Beyond that, again, as the machine learning based price forecast says, that if there is a euphoria in the market, that the $100 target for ENS is still within grasp. Again, one key way to kind of temper the expectations is, again, if the 2 standard deviation bullish ceiling seems more and more unlikely, taking an average of this $52 and $166 would be, roughly speaking, again, around 210, dividing it by 2 gets at around $105. That could be a one good midpoint between the 2 standard deviation euphoria case and the 1 standard deviation non-euphoria case. And with that, I would like to conclude. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.